Oh yeah, please try to evenly me. Please try to evenly match me. Yeah, my PlayStation actually notified me that the broadcast stopped this time. Yep, I'm still here. Again, I just had to automatically end my turn because I was on 10 seconds left. I didn't have the time to use Endymion's scale effect. I would have timed out if I tried to. But we pretty much got game here. This stream just cut off. Aside from that, nothing happened. Still managed to pull up a win here. Yeah. I don't know why my PlayStation decides to suddenly cut off my broadcast. That's the biggest issue I have. I don't know why it does. I mean, I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any issues all month. But last stream and this stream, my stream is both cut off. I don't even know. I mean, we did win here. But all he did... Yeah, we literally just beat him. But, yeah, that was the Kashtira player. You couldn't really tell because most of his field was gone before the stream, or when the stream cut, rather, I think. I used Master Cerberus to banish his Shang-Ri. And then he summoned, the water, he summoned one of his other Kashtira monsters, tried to activate its effect, and I just negated it with Jackal King, which left him with just, Branded Regained. But I suppose I could just do a quick recap. I could just do a quick play just so people can see what they missed or whatever. I'm just gonna speed it up though. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna speed it up to the point to where about the to where the stream cut. Again, for anyone who missed the beginning, the reason why I didn't go to battle phase during my first turn was because why I didn't go to battle phase when I could have is because I had 10 seconds left on the timer. So if I would have tried to use Endymion's scale effect and then try to go to battle phase, I would have timed out. So I had to pass the battle phase and pass on Endymion's scale effect during that turn. Because it took way too long to think about what I wanted to pop with Endymion. Yeah, diamond can be rough. It happens. I've had insane losing streaks like that before. Alright, so we were pretty much right about here. I can resume it from here. Because this is around the time when the stream cut off. Yeah, I was pretty much down to nearly 10 seconds at this point. So I just had to use Master Cerberus effect and pass. Yeah, at this point I was at 10 seconds. I mean, not much happened between the time I restarted the stream. He did try to evenly me, but I had Endymion to negate. Yeah, that Kashtira. Ogre? What is it? Yeah, Ogre. And this is pretty much where the stream came back on, where all you guys saw was his single branded regained. And then we just simply attacked. So yeah, that's just a recap of what happened when my stream went down. But yeah, honestly, that Cash player, he could have made a Rise Heart, but I'm guessing he was scared of, I'm guessing he was afraid of a Nibiru, which is why he didn't make a Rise Heart. Man, that took a little bit longer to load than usual. Oh boy. This hand is bad. Yeah, this hand is really bad. Jeez, I'm not sure. Only thing I can really do here is scale these two and then just summon both of my Jackal Kings. And then pray my opponent activates something that I can call it by to give them some spell counters. Because I'm going to end on nothing with this hand, aside from 2 Jackal Kings, but even then I'm not going to have enough spell counters to even negate anything. Unless he tries to shotgun Max C before I Pendulum Summon. Even if he does Max C me, which he looks like he's not going to. I'm not going to make Electromite here, since I already have to use my Pendulum Summon. Yeah, you going first, you get the bad hands, and then going second, you get good hands that won't matter because everything you have will just get negated. If I do go Electromite here, I go Astrograph, activate Electromite, pop Endymion, grab Astrograph, special summon Astrograph, regrab Endymion, then rely on a top deck draw I think I'd much rather just pass here. Maybe. I'm playing it safe for now. I'm playing it extra safe, even though I don't really have any disruption here. Oh well, I don't like the look of this. My assumption is it's lab. Okay, that card on the far right is most likely Imperm. Cause that's an odd placement choice. He set those two cards right next to each other, and then he chose to set that one on the far right. That one is most likely... Okay, yeah, this is some kind of stun deck. Stun, burn, or whatever. And that's the assumption. This is stun, burn. Chicken game. I can at least stop myself from burning by activating chicken game. I ain't got a choice but to burn here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause he said the two cards on the left, he set them right next to each other, and he went out of his way to set that card on the far right, which leads me to believe it's Imperm. Might as well use the draw effect, though. See if we can get anything useful here. Another chicken game, huh? I'm just gonna go ahead and pendulum summon, I guess. No, already have 2 spell counters here. Might as well. Garuda, huh? I could make Electromite if I wanted to. But I am very concerned about what he could possibly do here. No, I can't even make Electromite. Because I need 2 pendulums for that. I'm just going to summon one of my Jackal Kings here. And... I'm going to hold this Garuda for now. Yeah, I can. But again, I had to pendulum summon first. And then again, I'm very sure one of his cards is Electromite or Imperm, considering he set it on the far right. Yep, it is burn. He's trying to burn me. She does. She summons herself, as well as a card from my hand. But I wanted to have Jackal King on the field. So that was a bluff. That wasn't Imperm. Since it wasn't Imperm here, I'm gonna see if anything happens when I change it to attack. Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna risk it here. Even though I already pendulum summoned, I'm gonna risk it. And if not, I can just go Promethean Princess. Yeah, I do, which is why I'm going for it. So we set that card on the far right as a bluffed Imperm. And it was definitely a burn deck. He has a response to Astrograph. Okay, Gravedigger. Fine, we're just gonna go Promethean Princess, do it again. I don't burn thanks to Chicken Game. We're fine here. We can just go Promethean Princess, scale, add Endymion back. Uh, you stopped my astrograph, and I'm just gonna activate it again. I'm gonna pop this one on the right. I mean, I don't get to summon my astrograph, but my main concern here is adding back Endymion. Then I can go Duel here. I can flip this Call by the Grave to get my 6 spell counter. That's what I can do. I think it's actually worth doing that. And then I'm not going to give him any more draws. I'm not going to give him the chance to get any draws with my chicken game. And then my astrograph will still summon here. And he rage quit. Would have popped Princess and gone into Celine. Good old magic cylinder. Well, let's see. I had to go into Duel. The thing is, I had to go into Duel because, yeah, I had to go into Duel because I was locked into fires only. Then I had to activate Call by the Grave to get the 6 spell counter onto Reflection. And then I had to remove the 6 spell counters to summon Endymion. And I wanted to pop his, I had to pop his set card because I didn't know what it was, but it was just some kind of burn card, even though I could have possibly stopped it with Endymion. And I wanted to get rid of my chicken game so I can inflict damage to him, even though I had lower life. I wanted to ensure that I had lethal. So let's see, what would have happened if I chose not to pop his back row? It negates the attack, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, Magic Cylinder negates the attack and then inflicts damage to the opponent, right? Or does it only negate if... Oh, target the attacking monster. Okay. So he couldn't negate Endymion, so I could have attacked with Endymion first, I guess, if I was really that concerned about it. That way, then I could have used my other cards, but I didn't know what his set card was, so I was just playing it safe. Either way, we still had lethal. That's the second time Chicken Game has protected me from a burn player. That you see 2 live here. Oh yeah, it's because my stream got cut off earlier, unfortunately. Yeah, I barely find them too, but they come up. They come up on occasion. I haven't faced one in the Duelist Cup yet. Ooh, Servant. No Ash. I could summon Endymion here. Okay. Either way, I gotta activate Reflection here. I'll summon Endymion, but keep Magister in the hand. This will scout for Imperm. This will scout for Imperm or Valor. I know I could do that. Alright, no Imperm or Valor, but I can just go from here. I wanted to be safe because I can still use Magister's effect later. I'm doing this so that way I can actually still use Magister's scale effect. I'll be able to use Servant and Magister this turn. Because this will be the second one. This will be the second card onto it. And then once I re-add Magister, that'll be the third spell counter onto the Citadel. And then now I can check to see what I draw here. And if I need to go into Beyond the Pendulum. Ooh, and I drew into a Jackal King. But speaking of which, I am going to... Yeah, that's why I run it at least at a 1 of. I can summon a Jackal King from my deck here. But I am still going to go Beyond the Pendulum just to get me another copy of Citadel. Or another copy of Endymion, I mean. Right, because I still need a high and low scale, and I really want to summon this Jackal King from my hand. So I can go beyond here, add Endymion, then Pendulum summon. Run. I do not run Elf. I don't run Elf because Elf can't be used as link material the turn it's link summoned. Hello. Just doing a bit of ranked. Ah. Right. I have to scale this Jackal King here. Right, I can just normal summon this. I'll just scale this Magister after the fact. My thought process was all messed up here. What I needed was a low scale, not a high scale, but I really wanted Endymion. But it's all fine. I still have a Jackal King, and I was able to get Vortex and Selene out. Despite my slight misplays, I'm still able to make the plays I want. At least Selene only requires you to use at least one spellcaster. At least it's not 2+ spellcaster monsters. So I can use a Link 2 spellcaster and a non-spellcaster, which is really helpful. At the moment of Beyond the Pendulum, no. Once her effect resolves, you can't use Jackal King. Maybe. But that would have to be one of the last plays I make. I'm gonna pop my servant here to put servant back into the scale for follow-up, as well as getting an additional counter on Citadel, just to mitigate the cost just a little bit. No, don't negate that. And this way, I can do this. There we go. Toggle on just in case. So I still have one Endymion in my deck. Okay. Kaiju, my Jackal King. I can summon another one if I need to. Okay, so Dogmatika, that's fine. I'm gonna remove the spell counters from... I'm gonna keep the one spell counter on Jackal King. That way, if he activates a spell, I can simply bounce the Jackal King with Endymion and resummon it if I need to. Or use Magister to summon another Endymion from the deck. Okay. Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm hoping to get some duels playing through hand traps. Ah, Mikanko. Alright. Nope, I'm not letting you do that. What do we bounce here? It doesn't matter what we shuffle here. I'm gonna shuffle back the Reflection just because. And I still have Endymion to negate another spell trap. No. Now then, I can go for another Endymion. I can go for another Endymion or Jackal King here. That's the thing. I think the safer play might be another Jackal King. Do I go for Jackal King or Endymion here? Mikanko does like to activate a lot of spells. I hope I'm making the right play here. This way, if he does activate another spell, I can bounce this Endymion and then summon another Jackal King from the deck with Magister. Yeah, I know he has Ohime. He has to activate that spell, which I'm not going to allow to resolve. Now we summon another Jackal King from the deck. So, Dogmatika Mikanko. Okay. Don't activate it. Don't activate it. Don't activate it. Don't activate it. Yeah, go ahead. Send one card from extra to the graveyard. I don't care. I got plenty of follow-up. Don't activate your Albazoa. I'm warning you. He's thinking about it. He's looking at my extra deck. He chose his own deck. Ah, I see. He's gonna pop my Jackal King. No. My Vortex? Go ahead. I'm warning you. Okay, good, he didn't. So now he's gonna force me to send cards to the graveyard during this, right? Return all fusion to the extra deck. Okay. That was an easy decision. That was the easiest decision of my life. I'm not gonna let you mill my extra deck. And I top deck Spell Power Master. Yeah, you're 100% dead here. Anyways. Yeah, he's 100% dead. What's this thing do? If your opponent special summons a monster, activate one of these effects based on where it was special summoned from. Hand, deck, extra deck. Destroy one of those monsters that was special summoned. How much damage I got? 4,800. How much now? 7,600. Let's Pendulum Summon. Jackal King from the extra deck. And Jackal King from the hand. Yeah, thought so. You think I don't have a way to outra Albazoa? Well, I got news for you. Your Dogmatikas can't stop pendulums. I think that one is a nice replay worth saving. I mean, I didn't play through any hand traps, but that was a fun little duel. It was a fun duel. I'm just checking chat here real quick. Yeah, let's see, Innovating Spellcaster Derby. So far though, we haven't really gotten any good duels playing through hand traps, you know? I'm probably just gonna have to make like a separate dedicated section just to explain thoroughly like how to possibly bait Ash or something. And look at this. This would have been an amazing hand going first. Like going first, this hand is amazing. I have Citadel or I have Institution and Master Cerberus plus Baby Jackal in hand. You still have a public, right? And your name is 0x in game too, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It is. I remember because yours was the first subscriber replay I made. But dang, it continues. You get your good turn one hands going second. This is an amazing turn one hand, but you know it does lose to an Ash. And we're playing against... Is it actually Cash? I'm guessing so, considering he's searching another Cash monster. This is about to be very frustrating. No! Fenrir Pass. Cool, I'm gonna kill you. As long as I don't get ashed, that is. If I get ashed, I'm dead. Yeah, Maxi, whatever. I'm going second. I'm gonna try. My goal here is to kill you. Here's the question though. Should I check for Ash with Upstart, or should I risk the Master Cerberus play? I think I may actually bait the Ash here. Or check for Ash, rather. Because if I can check for Ash here, I'll at least know he has it. I think I'm going to go for it. Just to check to see if he has Ash. Oh, no Ash. Huge. You're 100% dead here. This guy is 100% dead. You get one draw here. Don't gotta worry about Imperm because he has a monster on his field. Alright, we're gonna search Servant here just in case he has it before. That's the plan. I'm gonna make sure he can't negate. Now, before I do summon Jackal King, I'm gonna go Spell Power Mastery, just in case he drew, just so he doesn't potentially draw into Ash. We're grabbing the Endymion here. No, we're gonna put it on servant. Now, I can go for Jackal King. Because I can negate his Fenrir after the fact. Is he gonna go for it? I mean, if he does, I can negate, but then I'll be susceptible to imperm. But then I'll have another Jackal King I'll have another Jackal King to get out anyways. Yeah, no, you're not banishing my scale. No, do not remove it off of her. We're gonna summon... He doesn't have Imperm yet. We're gonna summon another Jackal King, just in case. And now we're gonna scale Reflection, then go for Endymion for a game. Now we have Imperm protection. Yeah, get out of here. If Endymion sees a way to beat you, they don't... If Endymion has a way to play around all of your disruptions, in this case one, and you max CM going second, Endymion's going to play right through it. Endymion's going to play right through your max C going second if we see a line to kill you. But yeah, I think I might make this my last rank duel for the day. Nah. I don't know if that one's actually worth it though. All he had was a single Fenrir and he max C'd me. Which is funny, you know, they max C you and still surrender, but still, all he had on his field was Fenrir. Ooh boy. Is this actually Mikanko or is this Infernoble? I think it might be Infernoble. But it's 60 cards. Usually with Endymion, if I get max seed going second, I pretty much just have to go for it. That's what I pretty much say. I just say, if I'm going second and they max see me, send it. Just full send it. Yeah, Mikanko. Now the question is this pure Mikanko or is this Infernoble Mikanko? Because I know that thing can, it can set like another, it can like activate another equip spell to either negate a card on my field or negate a monster on my field or take control of a monster on my field. So I am aware of that. Which is why I need to get Endymion here. I'm gonna start with Into the Void to scout for Ash. And Diabellstar. Everyone's using Diabellstar. And it's the reason why I decided to cut Secret Village from my deck, because so many decks are running Diabellstar now. So many decks are running Diabellstar, so if you have Secret Village, all they gotta do is summon Diabellstar and they can use their spells again. Is this Snake Eyes Mikanko, or is it just Mikanko using the Diabellstar cards? Yeah, pretty much. Yep, it's Infernoble. Of course it is. God, it's so annoying. All that, and they haven't even committed to their normal summon yet. I think this is a loss already. They have too many disruptions. Unless they just blind negate all my spell and traps here, I'm not sure if I can win this. Doubtful, but we'll see. Because he's gonna have a quick effect pop with the Charles or whatever it is. It's gonna have multiple spell negates or whatever. Like, my only hope is just to hope he just blind negates my random draw ones. And then hopefully I draw into something good later. And he's still going with Mikanko cards. A Link 3. Oh, Appaloosa. Okay, that's not too bad. But he may end up more than just that. Win or lose, though, this is going to be my last rank duel. Then I'm going to see about looking at that replay 0x talked about, playing through interruptions. This is all he has. I can potentially play through this. Master Cerberus can bait an Ash here. But I'm going to check for Ash first. And even if he does have a response, there's still no guarantee that it's actually Ash. Yeah, there's no guarantee that that card is actually Ash. It could just be his... Okay, it is. He took the bait. He 100% took the bait. Still, I'm surprised people are ashing a draw 1 in Diamond rank. You're ashing a draw 1 in Diamond. I would go for Baby Jackal here, but I'm going to go for Garuda and pop his set card. Yeah, I'm going to go for Garuda. Since I already have Jackal King in my hand. Called by, okay. Since he used Ash, I can safely go for Servant here. I probably should have done that after I summoned Master Cerberus. What am I doing? It's fine, I still got spell counters. I really need an Endymion here, though. double upstart. Chicken game again. I'm giving my opponent way too much life here. Called by the grave. That's not too helpful. I can just go Jackal King here, actually. Yeah, I think I can safely go Jackal King here. I may have to go beyond to search my Endymion, but for the most part, I'm relatively safe. Only thing I gotta really be fearful of now is Nibiru. Because I'm gonna have to use my Jackal King to negate his Appaloosa that's going to attempt to negate my Master Cerberus. Into the void. It's not doing anything. It's targetable, right? Yeah, I can target it, but I don't think it's worth it to. I think it's obviously just worth it to just get rid of the Appaloosa, because he's obviously going to negate this. In which I can just chain Jackal King negate. I guess I can destroy my Jackal King now since it's already used its negate. That way, at least Astrograph will have a target to search. So yeah. No, I can just pop my chicken game. What am I talking about? I can just pop my chicken game here. Again, the only thing I'm worried about now is a Nibiru. Yeah, that's the plan. May have to go beyond the pendulum here, though, to get my high scale. Yeah. I'm grabbing back Jackal King. And then I can see, let's see what I draw off of this Into the Void. Since I now have 3 spells, or 3 cards in my hand. Okay. I can just search Endymion here. What can I Pendulum Summon? I can Pendulum Summon Jackal King and Astrograph. So yeah, I can just straight up summon, I can just search my Endymion here. Obviously, you gotta grab the royal one. And then from here, I think we may just win. I mean, my opponent does have 10,000 life. Even if I don't win, I think I'll have a pretty strong board. And if I'm lacking power, I can just go Axis Code if I need to, if I'm lacking attack. "16 spell counters. Thank you, opponent, for all those equipped spells in your grave." Or, even if it's not a lot, still. My opponent definitely helps me out in that regard. much damage I got? 9,000? How many equips was it at? 1, 2, look at... Okay, so it was mostly from my grave. Yeah, it was all my grave. Alright, let me read this thing, right? If this card is equipped, cannot be destroyed by battle. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. So I have to destroy all 3, I guess. And if I need to, I can just go access code for game. To finish off the remaining damage I need. I mean, they get destroyed at the same time anyway. So regardless on if it can't be destroyed by card effects, I can just do that. Now then, you take no if it's not equipped, I don't take it doesn't take damage. So this won't be lethal. Yeah, this isn't lethal unless I go access code. Right? Yeah, access code will be lethal. So I'll simply use the Jackal King that didn't activate. Where's my access code? There you are. Using my Selene. And I guess I'll use... Nah, that's too many materials. Way too many materials. I need to use 4 of my monsters in order to make White Woman. As you put it. To make Goddess, I'd have to use 4 of my own monsters, which is way too much material. I'm going for lethal here. I don't need to summon Vortex, because I already have lethal. Going Goddess would have ensured my opponent survived another turn, because I didn't have a Link 2 on my field. I only had a Link 3, which means that I would have needed to use 4 of my own monsters and then 1 of my opponent's monsters, and that is not nearly enough damage to deal 10,000 damage to my opponent. Playmaker, Japanese letters, and Alexi. Okay, I'll look at the Playmaker one first. But then I'll probably do it like off stream or something. Or actually, yeah, I got 30 minutes. If I can properly see what's going on, I can commentate through it for like the last 30 minutes. Just get my daily mission rewards. Since I haven't played ranked in like the past 2 days, all those dailies just saved up. Alright, there you are. So let's check here versus Playmaker. If I'm not mistaken, I think if you want to, you can go ahead and remove this one versus Essay, because that's one that I already made a subscriber video. So if you want to, you can go ahead and remove the one from Essay, so you can just have a bit more space to save more duels. Cool. Alright, I gotta... If I'm going to commentate over it, I gotta at least watch it sped up first, just so I can see what all is going on. Math Mech. Okay. Ooh. Ooh boy, I was sitting on my foot wrong this whole time. Ooh, that does not feel good. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna resume at normal speed here. Does he send to save worm? Yes, he does. And you have double talents, okay. That's how you were able to play through it, double talents. Ashing, spell power mastery. Let it resolve, because why not? Save word from negate. Just do it again. And now you have Call by the Grave to stop his superfactorial. Oh, never mind, he had another negate. Okay. Going into Electromite. Superfactorial called by Stop It. Or just Endymion negate. I guess that does make sense. That way you can reuse its effect. Okay. Beyond the Pendulum. If anything, though, if I do decide to commentate over this, it may have to be off stream. Yeah. This may have to, if I do commentate over this, it'll have to be off stream. Or at the beginning of the next stream. Either or. Huh. Why isn't this one on my list of replays? Odd. How many of yours is already on the list, though? You got 2 more on the list aside from the one that already went up. Yeah, let's see. You played through Deceive Worm. So you played through a Deceive Worm, an Ash, a Counter Trap, and you negated their superfactorial. Very nice. So yeah, that's the first one. What are the other 2? The Japanese name and let's see. I'm checking them all out. Speaking of which, I think I might save that last one I played against Mikanko Infernoble. Yeah. It was really that double, I think having double triple tactics talent really came in handy there. Okay. Let's see what this ends on. Yeah. I never liked running more than one copy of Triple Tactics talent. Making Mirror Jade during the end phase, aka main phase 3. Okay. I think I personally, like I said, I think I personally might have held Astrograph for after I used Jackal, for after I used Jackal Kings. That way I could search another copy of Jackal King instead of adding a dead Master Cerberus. I'm just like kind of looking for like replays where you need to get your combo going that could potentially be stopped, like trying to Ash your Servant or something like that, and you should have enough spell counters to play through it. But still, these are still some nice replays. I mean, it's kind of a cop-out way, but dang, after all that, you didn't even use Magister. I think if I really need to provide examples, if I eventually don't come across any examples of playing through like my Servant getting ashed or anything like that, I may just like link some of my previous duels in the description or whatever of my video, linking and then like showing which duels it needs to be. But I feel like that's the cop-out way. Because I do have some duels on my channel where I play through my Servant or Master Cerberus getting ashed. Yeah. Yeah. I can watch it as like just like a replay to wrap up the stream, but I'm looking at these replays specifically. Yeah, okay. But I'm looking at these specifically for Endymion plays. But still, yeah, these are definitely some nice replays, which I think are on my replay list as well. And then I'm just gonna like look at this one real quick, and then I can I guess look at that replay. Of course not. That's why I was kind of hoping. That's why I stopped ranked when I did, to give us enough time to look at those last replays before I end the stream. Ah, right against Purely. Yeah. And then Beauty, which is a monster negate. Get out of the Hell That's Plat 3. Perseverance. Honestly, that's all I can say is perseverance. How long do you usually play ranked each day is the question. Yeah, you pretty much gotta push through, but how much do you... Yeah, that's the... The question is, how often do you play ranked? Each day. So far, no real disruptions. Yeah. Okay, there's one, which was Valor, but you still have your high and low scale. So I'd say the only real disruption that was played through here was Valor. Okay. Days to stay late morning and early noon to finish, okay. Yeah, then yeah, that kind of is just a matter of perseverance. Because I'm currently at, I think I ranked up, dang, I think I actually ranked up twice today, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. I'll take a look at Bombers and then I'll take a look at your replays. But honestly, if I'm not mistaken, I ranked up twice today. Yeah. Because when I decided to go into ranked, I was Diamond 5. I mean, granted, I was on my rank up match, but still, I started at Diamond 5 and now I'm, what, Diamond 3? But yeah, again, it's just a matter of perseverance. And for me, though, I only play Master Duel essentially whenever I stream. That's pretty much only the time I play Master Duel. And of course, on my other account, I'll play on occasion if I actually feel like it. And if I'm playing on my other account, I only really play on my other account for maybe like an hour and a half on my other account. And on this account, I only play whenever I'm streaming. So roughly, I'd say 2-ish hours is how much I play Master Duel each day. And you can see I'm still in Diamond rank. So it's entirely possible. It's just a matter of perseverance and just hoping you get a good enough hand. But we'll check out Bomber's replays, and then we'll check out both of Jaeger's replays. I'm taking it you're liking Sword Soul, though, right, Bomber? I mean, it was a relatively free deck, considering you got it from the, you got it from, like, the campaign event, right? Alright. Against Snake Eyes. Glad to see it. Yeah. I don't spend more than 2 hours on playing Master Duel unless I'm streaming. And even then, you see, I'll like play rank for like 2 hours. Then like you see, like I play rank for 2 hours, and then I'll like end it off with subscriber replays. Because if I play for more than 2 hours, I get really frustrated, and then I'm at risk of having burnout. So I play Master Duel for pretty much only like max 2.5 hours each day, just to prevent myself from getting burnout. Sometimes less if I'm having a really bad day with unlucky hands and whatnot. Okay. And for me, the Princess is on the field, so he can't even use Promethean here. Make that Baron. Yeah, don't let him summon those 2 cards for easy follow-up. Okay, getting rid of a cross out. Surprised they didn't have Nibiru. Well, then again, Snake Eyes usually doesn't care about Nibiru. And he bricked. Get rid of that field spell. Swing and pass. Yeah, I understand that. You can get rid of IP, but for now, your Bestial is stuck in the back row. And now he pretty much has full combo follow-up, which is dumb. Full one-card combos. Elf. Reborn Hita. And now he has a pop target with Promethean Princess. And Chain, yeah. Baron is stuck. Pretty much everything in your back row is stuck. Unless you pop it yourself. Yeah, everything in your back row is stuck unless you have a way to pop it yourself. Yeah, me too. I just don't understand what's the whole point of giving all these decks one-card combos, but not like supporting older decks that could benefit from one-card combos. Got Draco Berserker for the double attack. That's game, actually. Yeah. Wait, what? Why didn't you attack again? Can only attack into a monster? Hold up. Can Draco Berserker only attack into a monster? Okay, yeah, second attack on a monster. Okay, that's why. I mean, they also... I mean, tier limits also play during your turn as well, which is always annoying. And on top of summoning, using Kaleido Heart on your turn, and then summoning Dragostapelia during your turn. Let's speed this up again. Making Goddess for whatever reason. I guess that was one of his last plays. We have Druid Swarm for the Link Karibo. Why would he shotgun Max C if you're Druid Swarm? Like, he knows it's the only card in your hand. He knows the Druid Swarm is the only card in your hand, so I don't know why he chained Max C after dodging the Druid Swarm. Yeah, it was definitely playable. I mean, hey, you can even see on my channel, I literally have a whole rank duel video dedicated just to playing against Tierlerment. Back when they were at full power, so it's definitely playable. If you go first, sometimes if you go second, you can still play through it. But that was very nice. Surprisingly back and forth for Snake Eyes and Sword Soul, but it was mostly just like a top deck battle, and whoever got what they needed first won. But you still managed to win even when they did started pulling off their one-card combos, so it was pretty nice. And then Jaeger has two they want to show off as well. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, your replay will be going up tomorrow. The first one, that is. Okay, let's take a look at these. So yeah, pretty much I schedule my replays to go live, or I schedule my replays to go public at the same time that I would be streaming. So I stream at 2 p.m. Eastern, and the replays go up at 2 p.m. Eastern. On the days that I'm not streaming, obviously. So yeah, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it is then, is when subscriber replays will be uploaded. Labyrinth. A semi-full board with a single crystal clear wing. Yeah. Burn. Time Lord Burn, okay. Like 3 or 4 turns. Nice. Gravedigger. Yeah, I could check it out after this replay and Jaeger's second replay. I can check it out. Labyrinth versus Time Lord Burn. Honestly, all Endymion has to do to pretty much out Time Lord Burn is just to get Chicken Game on the field. Once Chicken Game on the field, Burn player's whole strategy fizzles. It's so funny when you have Chicken Game against a Burn player. Eldritch? Current Eldritch is non-existent because all the Eldritch players switched over to Labyrinth. But back when Eldritch still had all of their since Eldritch had pretty much all the floodgates limited to 1 and a couple of them banned, they died. And then once Labyrinth was released, all the Eldritch players switched over to Labyrinth. But currently, Eldritch is near unplayable. And if you do find Eldritch, you're more than likely to see them running floodgates, because that's pretty much like the only way they can even compete. But again, all Eldritch players essentially just switch to Labyrinth. And pop that last card in his hand. Again, Endymion can play through Labyrinth. Did I finish Trap Tricks? I think we're 2 UR short. Yeah. I think I still need I need to craft Time Thief Redoer and one other card. One other UR, that is. I'm pretty sure Time Thief Redoer was one. And that's the first one. Honestly, though, the matchup for Endymion versus Labyrinth, it pretty much all comes down to what traps Labyrinth ends up opening. Because if they have Eradicator, it's pretty much auto lose for Endymion if Lab gets freaking Eradicator out. And of course, Dimension Barrier or whatever to stop you from summoning pendulums for the whole turn. Ooh, Pen Magician, okay. They better. All the floodgates are currently at 1, but they better start banning them. Beyond the Pendulum, okay. Like, I'm hoping they ban, like, Eradicator and, like, Dimension Barrier or something. Those two cards need to go. Yeah, especially Dimension Barrier with since the Butler will allow them to set it and activate it that same turn. That's just ridiculous. Like, Labyrinth already has transaction rollback now. Like, please just start hitting some more of these annoying floodgate traps. Ban King Calamity too. They're not gonna ban Crimson Dragon because it literally just came out. Ban King Calamity. Once King Calamity hits the field, there's nothing you can do. Literally, pretty much once King Calamity hits the field during your turn, it pretty much just automatically ends your turn. So that card needs to go. But I doubt Konami is actually going to hit it right away. They're going to procrastinate and wait before making any significant hits. Hold on, I'll get to your question after this board is finished setting up. Chain link 2, alright. Once this replay is over, I'll answer your question about the Xyz cards. There are only really 3 Odd Eyes Xyz cards to use in Endymion. Actually, I can just... while my opponent, while he's playing through this, I can just go ahead and explain it now. So pretty much there are only 3 Odd Eyes Xyz you'll be playing in Endymion, and that's Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, which is pretty much like the main one that you want. And then there's Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon and Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon Overlord. So, Odd Eyes Absolute you use to send it to the graveyard to either summon your Vortex, which is your Omni Negate. Okay, he's just shedding Max C. So yeah, you pretty much send it to summon your Vortex, which is an Omni Negate, or if you're going second and you need it to OTK, you summon Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, and then you can use Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon as the sole Xyz material to go into Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon Overlord. Make sure you summon Rebellion Dragon first. Do not just summon Rebellion Dragon Overlord, because Overlord needs to have Rebellion Dragon as a material to use its effect, which means it can attack 3 times. So essentially, Rebellion Dragon and Overlord is your secondary OTK option. And that's what it does, essentially. Wait, this dude made Baguska in attack mode. Why did he not put Baguska in defense? He should have put Baguska in defense, but then again, Abramax could just attack over it, so it doesn't matter. Well, it can't be destroyed by battle, can it? It cannot be destroyed by card effects, and it cannot be targeted with card effects. I mean, you can still attack over it though, right? Yeah. He should have put his Baguska in defense, even though I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. But very nice showcase of Pen Magician. Pen Magician does have a lot more versatility to run hand traps, unlike Endymion, who has no room to run hand traps at all. But very nice replay there. And then there's John's replay. Okay. I mean, that's just a live guide. I definitely intend to turn it into a video for everyone who doesn't catch my streams. It's definitely going to become a video, but it's going to be split into multiple parts because the first part alone is nearly an hour. So yeah, even if you can't like watch the stream to watch like my guide or whatever, you can always like watch it later whenever I turn it into like a video and upload its parts. Okay, resonators. Like, yeah. Literally the longest part is just the deck breakdown. The deck breakdown is over an hour long. So it's definitely gonna have to be multiple parts. Because, yeah, Banish with Snake Eyes Field, yeah. I wish King Calamity didn't have to get banned, but it needs to. Due to Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon being able to summon King Calamity during your opponent's turn is ridiculous. Red Supernova, though. Very nice. This is the card that banishes, right? Like, if any player activates a monster effect, you can banish all cards on the field or something. Yeah, when an opponent's monster effect, banish it and banish all cards your opponent controls. Yeah, I suppose. Appaloosa, you can put in the extra deck. Cross out, no. You're not going to be putting cross out in Endymion. Yeah. You can't put cross out in Endymion because Endymion doesn't really run any main deck staples aside from Called By and Triple Tactics Talent. So essentially cross out Designator is a waste of a spot in your deck. Fun tech you discovered? Do tell. Sprites. Magistus Endymion can serve as Electromite 2.0. Very nice. It's good to see someone actually playing actual Red Dragon Archfiend rather than just using the cards just to turbo out King Calamity during the opponent's turn. It's very nice. Magistus Endymion can serve as Electromite 2.0. Hold on, I want to see that for myself. Let me read what he does again. But yeah, for the person who asked if I could just, you don't need to search it. I could just go into Deck Builder and look it up myself. But for the person who was asking me how close I am to finishing Trap Tricks, yeah, I'm just missing a Redoer and an Imperm. Once those two are crafted, my Trap Tricks deck will be complete. I can craft one right now because of the materials I have, but I'm holding off. I'll probably like spend gems at the start of the month to see if I can get enough materials to craft the last two cards, then we can start doing Endymion and Trap Tricks for ranked. But yeah, let me just go ahead and search up Magistus Endymion. Just go for all cards and I can just search Endymion. I can, but I'm about to wrap up the stream here. Alright, where's he at? What does he do? You can target one Magistus monster you control, equip it with a Magistus monster from your extra deck. You can target one face-up spell you control, destroy it, draw one card, then place one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Huh. I mean, I guess you can use it to pop your scales. I think that counts, right? You can use it to pop your scales and then draw. Nice, but it's a level 4... It is a spellcaster, but it's a level 4 non-pendulum monster. So pretty much you have to hard draw this or something and possibly use it as your normal summon to even use its effect. I mean, the funny thing is, that's the funny thing, he is searchable with Spell Power Mastery because he is Endymion. But for some reason, I don't see an instance where you would want to use Spell Power Mastery to search him. You're better off getting like your other Endymion Pendulum cards. But I see where you're coming with. Yeah, if it was a Pendulum card, it would be good, but it's for the Magistus archetype, not Endymion. But yeah, very nice card. But for the time being, though, yeah, it's already just past 5. So I'm going to wrap up the stream there. I'll be back on Friday. And then on Friday, I guess we can do a bit more ranked on Friday, I suppose. Not really too sure what the game plan for Friday will be aside from ranked. Because what I need to do is, obviously, I still need to get example duels of playing through disruptions. So I guess I'll just go back to playing ranked and hopefully get some duels and replays for those examples. But if worse comes to worse, I'll probably just have to link some examples and I'll just have to link some of my previous duels in the description along with the timestamps, which I don't really like having to do, but it's definitely something I can do if I don't actually end up getting any good example duels. But until then, I will see you all on Friday, and then come Monday, it'll be a new month. Like, I think Monday is literally the 1st. So on the 1st, I'll spend these 1,800 gems, see if I can get enough UR materials to finish completing trap tricks. And then I can probably spend, if I do, I can spend half the stream playing Endymion, and then spend the other half of the stream playing trap tricks. That way we can start getting some content diversity on my channel, in addition to subscriber replays. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I will see you all on Friday. Peace.